Hey guys, it's Jovi. Welcome back to my channel. Give me 1 second as I get these things in the background moving. I hope everyone is here. We go. All right. Okay. Amazing. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Saturday. Why does I gotta work. Anyway, hope everyone is having a fantastic Saturday. I know I am. Um, I made sure to make it today. Okay, is a lot go. My mornings be crazy. Can I just say that my mornings it be so much, child. I don't want to know. Anyway, I hope you are all having an amazing Saturday. I was gonna say something, but no, it's not true. Um, what was I gonna say? I forgot. I'm completely lost. I ain't even finished drinking my coffee yet. So listen, today we're gonna be talking about Zonnique. Hi, Miss Lackey. Today we're gonna be talking about Zonnique, Ti and Tiny's daughter, their oldest child. He raised us, so that's her. In this her daddy. Her oldest child, their oldest child, Zonnique, and the relationship she has with her child's father, with her baby daddy, with baby daddy drama than a mom. Okay, it's just so embarrassing. But I guess when you are raised by Tiny and Ti, hold up. When you are raised by Tiny and Ti, I guess ain't too much things are embarrassing because you probably seen your mother go through worse. No shade, just tea. Okay, and we're gonna discuss it. We're gonna discuss it today. Everything that was said, how homie is currently right now attempting to backpedal. When somebody tells you how they feel about you, you need to believe it, okay? And I'm not talking about what they tell you, like I say with the whole Blueface and Krishan. That nigga in jail, but that's a story for another day. I don't, but it doesn't matter what sort of sexiness he is telling you in your ear in private, right? When in public, he is wholeheartedly embarrassing you and telling people and telling the world how much I don't fuck with you, you know? That is what you really need to be looking at. Not, oh, he secretly asked me to marry, all that dumb shit. Okay, I need us as women to know and to let our daughters know that whole undercover, he told me he loved me in private but he don't want to say it in person and public bullshit is for the birds, and that's how you get caught up in these badass situations. Now, before we begin, I already began, but you know the vibe. Please don't forget to like this video. Like it now, because you're going to forget to like it later. I'm trying to see what my... Okay. Because you're going to forget to like it later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. So please follow. Please like. No matter where you are. We are literally streaming today. Well, I'm trying to adjust where we streaming at. But I guess we need to go back. Anyway, we're streaming on YouTube today. We're streaming on Twitter today. And we're streaming on Instagram today. Okay, so shout out to everybody who's watching on Instagram. I will go back and forth. Hey, Miss Knockout. I will go back and forth between the chats to see where, to see the comments on both chats. Anywho, so we're gonna get into this, and y'all already know the vibes. I'm about to drop this intro so we can just get on with the rest of today's show, because I just want to get on. I got shit to say. Okay, y'all ready? So I'm on site. So we're gonna play this. Then we're gonna get into some comments. Okay. And then I'm gonna show you what was recently posted when I woke up to see this morning that made me say, "Who are we playing? Who playing in your face?" I can't, I just can't stand a situation where I'm watching a young girl or anybody, because older women get have niggas playing in their face too, but especially a young girl. Because if you are a grown woman and you still having niggas playing in your face, that is your fucking what is happening. Because again, we're supposed to learn from our experiences, trial and error, all of that shit, and at 40, 50, 60 years old, if you still have a nigga playing in your face, you just want a nigga playing in your face at that point. Okay? Anywho, we're gonna listen to this foolishness. Listen well. Okay? Tell me what. Drop your comments down below, because y'all know I'm about to go in. But let's just do this.
Goddamn.
Do you think that we would be together if we didn't have a child? And why?
No.
They asking some good questions.
No.
Why not?
Because
that nigga just said no. He said no. And she like, why not? What the fuck you mean, why not? The only answer you needed was that no. That's it for me. When somebody tell you how they feel about you.
I feel like a lot of shit, you had an image in your mind of raising Hunter with a 2-parent home. So you tolerated a lot of shit. So you just stayed.
He's saying you took whatever the fuck I was given. This is why you can't just be so desperate. And again, I get it. I get it wanting to raise your child in a 2-parent home, but that's why you gotta vet these niggas early. He's like, no, we wouldn't be together. You were so desperate to raise our child in a 2-family home that you literally took whatever bullshit I was giving you. That don't give what y'all think it give. But okay.
I wouldn't be with you either.
He's like, I wouldn't be with you neither.
Okay, so tell your why. Don't tell mine. Why? Tell your why.
Because I had 4 kids, and this is the only kid that I was in the household with from start to finish.
This nigga got 4 kids. How old is Zonnique? 22? Maybe 23? Damn. And nothing in her ass. Nothing in that 2-family, 2-parent household family she grew up in told her, nobody in that 2-fucking-parent household, no example, I guess not, because they was whatever. No, none of them examples told her, you cannot create said family at 23 with a nigga whose seed is everywhere. Because what do I always say? If his seed is everywhere at 20-something, he don't respect his seed, aka he don't will ever really fuck with or love his kids. Okay, it's convenient. And he don't respect women to just spread your fucking seed worldwide. Come on. Fucking insane. But let's continue.
So it's something that I don't want to take from her as well. But I would admit, like, kick you to the goddamn curb.
Well, why?
Bro, there's some other shit, bro. That I just don't tolerate from bitches, bro. We do a lot of.
He talking about I don't tolerate from bitches. Not. Just let me go ahead.
I'm telling you.
He's talking for me.
No, I'm not. What?
A nigga tell you how he feel. A nigga tell you that he wouldn't fuck with you without the baby. AKA he don't really fuck with you. It's convenient. It's convenient for him. You're T.I.'s daughter. Y'all live in Atlanta. I think he want to be a rapper. It's convenient for now. And you still don't hear him. I repeat. A nigga could tell you he don't fuck with you in so many ways. And if you don't want to hear it, you end up fucked up and then turn around talking about, well, I don't know what happened. How? How, Sway?
I'm
What do I
hard
be
on a bitch
doing?
trying to pee.
And what do I be doing to you? Tell him one thing that I be doing to you.
Bro, your attitude, first of all, like we just went through with.
She's trying to prove her value to him. That's what that. What do I be doing to you? I'm so great to you. What the fuck does that mean? What that got to do with the price of tea in China? He said, I don't fuck with you. You could be perfect to in your, to you. You could let him get away with cheating. You could not talk back. You could be fit, what they call it? Fit, fine, and feminine. Fit, feminine, whatever, bitch. You can have all of that. You could be T.I.'s daughter. He don't fuck with you. That's it. But I guess when you raised by a woman like Tiny, the self-esteem is lacking.
Our whole fucking, with my fucking, I'd be like, goddamn.
Do you think that we would be together if we didn't have a child? And when did you know I was the one?
What makes you think you're the one?
Yo. Just 1 second, y'all. I can't even, when a nigga tell you he don't fuck with you, but you keep fucking with him. And what? I don't understand this. Cause you gonna show him that you're worthy of his love. I'm sick. I am sick of women like this, of girls like this. I am so over it, so disgusted. I would mollywop my daughter. Can I be real with you? I would have mollywopped her big grown ass, 23 with a baby ass. I would have rag-tagged her ass. I would have got on her ass every day. I would have been on the phone. I'd have been just texting her randomly throughout the week. He don't fuck with you. I know I raised you better than this, bitch. But I guess her mama didn't. Because her mama ain't no way. No nigga gonna tell my kid this. And she gonna just sit there like a dumbass. She will never tell me that shit. Because she know I'm gonna be like, well, I didn't raise you better than this. You don't know your value. Like, what's happening? You don't know? Bitch, even if you didn't know. Even if you want to act stupid, bitch, you T.I. daughter. Even if you want to get on that sort of shit. You T.I. daughter, bitch. You ain't an ugly girl. Zonnique ain't no ugly girl. What's wrong with you? Nigga play in your face and you let him.
What made you know that? I was.
Even a little girl looking at the camera like, this nigga here. And Zonnique smiling because she dumb.
Wait.
What made you know that I was the one? Like, I want to marry her.
I never thought I wanted to marry her.
You never thought that in your whole entire fucking life? You gonna really sit here and cap like that and you say that you don't
I
care?
never thought I would. The thought never went through my mind was I want to marry her.
So why you asked me to marry you?
Because it was random. It was something to do to get him back in the house. Duh. You probably caught him cheating. Let's talk about it. She probably caught him cheating or whatever, and she was fake mad, even though she was gonna cave any fucking way because she desperate for a two-parent household. Okay, so even if he did say that, he said that in private. Did you get a ring? No. And is he sitting up on here right now telling you he never planned on marrying you? That's some bullshit I said. This is the real shit he said. It don't matter what he secretly tell y'all while y'all effing. It don't matter what he tell you while y'all effing. Look what he telling the world. Get out of here.
What?
Twice.
When did I do that?
Izzy, you're a liar.
Yo, it's crazy. She over here capping Tracy.
I can pull up the text message.
Oh, I text you asking you where.
He
You
text.
said when I get
That's
back
what he
from
said.
work,
Oh,
yeah.
I text you. It was game, sis.
when?
And then when you got here, you asked me. You said
She gotta remind him.
And what you say?
I said no. Is that why you don't want to admit?
You said no. Come on, brother. You know I ain't never proposed to nobody to get no.
When did you know I was the one?
Those probably when I realized I was dealing with shit differently with you than I would deal with. Like I was changing myself for you, type shit.
Oh,
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was good.
But it's not really good to change yourself for somebody else. It should be. That's what I'm saying. Like, I done felt myself being a different person. Yeah, those.
This nigga got common sense. He said, I'm adjusting myself for you. I don't even play home. I don't even raise children. What the fuck? I just drop nut and move on. That's kind of what he's saying. I just and move the fuck on to the next punanas. That's what I do. That's what he said. I'm adjusting because you T.I. daughter and I'm trying to come up with for you for right now.
Probably when I realized I was dealing.
She said, God said confused the enemy. I like it. No, she is confused. All of these girls are crazy. Now, hold up. I'm about to put because I got the last one to show y'all. Ain't no video. But I want to read some of these comments that came off the shade room. Where is it? I feel like you had an image in your mind of raising Hunter in a 2-parent household. He explained. So you tolerated a lot of shit. So you stayed. I wouldn't be with you neither. I have 4 kids. Okay, they put in quotes. Okay. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Someone saying they will no longer explain me. Okay, so somebody said, I'm sorry, but can the one saying they want a longer video explain to me why this seems toxic and embarrassing? He basically told her he doesn't want her and he is tolerating the relationship. They both need to figure out how to be healed and healthy together or separate, because this is not okay. Far from being it. What do you mean together? That right? He don't fuck with you. She need to learn how to have some fucking self-respect, some dignity out this hole. For those saying we need part 2, no, we don't. She needs to run and never look back. She blocking who God really has for her. He's childish and needs some counseling. You're too pretty to deal with this, sis. I don't think he loves you. He's only here for baby Hunter. As someone who is currently working toward finally separating myself from a man who I was on and off, mostly on with for 8 years, I refuse to watch another young, beautiful woman settle for a guy who's shown the world loud and clear that not only he doesn't love her, hell, he doesn't even like her, but he doesn't respect her either. This is so sad. I hope she sees what's really going on here. Y'all think I'm pressed about then she wrote, because I don't know, she thought this was I don't know. Y'all think I'm pressed about being in a relationship with a man whole time I like women. Oh my God, it's 2024. Y'all still invested in other people's business. Why do they always say that when they're the one who put the business out? They made that video. She recorded that video, watched the video, edited the video, and put it the fuck out there like a clown. Someone said, damn, he act like he hate her. He does. He gives, I'm just here for my daughter. I don't like that for her. She's young. He's saying he's forced to be there without saying it. Go live. Go live your young, beautiful life, hon. He's forced to be there because he's a rapper in Atlanta and he's forced to be there. Okay, let's call a spade a spade. Someone said this makes me extremely uncomfortable. He said a mouthful, girl, run fast. She ain't gonna. Hold on, we ain't done yet, y'all. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me. I'm looking at the comment that Jada wrote in the chat. I'm not gonna in the hold up. What's oh? I was like, what's happening with my stupid ass? This nigga is wholeheartedly playing in her face. Wholeheartedly playing in her face. Hold up. I got the next one for you. Look what this nigga put up there. You can't make this shit up, y'all. You can't make this shit up. Hold up. Wait, did it change? It didn't change. Oh, shit. Yes, it did. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to put it back up. Wholeheartedly playing in your face. And then this is what this nigga put up there. Y'all see it? I like this is what happened when you allow niggas to play in your fucking face and you let your children, especially your girl children, sit up and fucking watch it. This is what happens to you, your children. Fuck you at that point. This is what happens when you want to raise your children in a 2-parent household. Great. That's why you need to figure, do something else about it. The examples we set as mothers, I'm calling it a spade. The example we set as mothers allow our children, our daughters, even our sons, but we talking about our daughters right now, to think what is appropriate. If they see mommy getting ragged, I'm not saying T.I., but I'm just saying, if they see mommy getting ragtag and knocked between the washers and the motherfucking dryers, are you confused when they grow up to be getting ragtag and knocked between the washers and the fucking dryers? When daddy out here cheating and fucking and doing all this wild shit and having babies and doing all this shit, it's two things that shit gonna go down. She either gonna end up like Zonnique dealing with all of this shit, or she gonna be one of them. I know a lot of them that ain't never gonna have no babies, ain't never gonna have no kids, don't trust no nigga, ain't no nigga, don't fuck with niggas. What we do as parents, what we allow, impacts our kids more than you want to admit it. You talking about you in a 2-family household so you could raise them to see how to be abused and how to let a nigga play in their face for the rest of their life. Until that little girl, her name is Hunter, until she takes in all these traits and continues the bullshit ass cycle of not feeling worthy or not having enough self, or not even knowing she's supposed to have more self-respect than that. But I digress. I'm gonna drop this here, and then we're gonna come back and get into the comments. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? Follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe. And now I know y'all seen it. I know y'all seen it. Reintroducing Rose Forever, a New York-based luxury rose box brand. Rose Forever roses are naturally picked, and with natural oils, the roses last for up to a year. The material is beautiful, the suede is suede-in, and the vegan is vegan-in. Send your mother, your sister, or even yourself this beautiful bouquet, and it'll last all year. Rose Forever is currently having a holiday sale with around 60% discount. But with my code JOVI40, you'll be able to get an additional $40 off your next purchase. Happy holidays! Okay. My bad. All right, so let's get into these comments. I'm going to drop the link in case people want to come up because, it's a lot Like what Bree said, it's easier to click the link than to write in the chat. Okay. Hey Miss Lackey. Hey God Anointed. How are you? Hey Amazing. Hey DC. How are you? How are you? How are you? Tantum said it's 2024. It's time to believe what comes out these N-words mouth. Stop the excuses. Like, for real. How many mics do they need to tell you exactly how they feel about you? To tell you that they dead ass serious. They don't fuck with you. But hey Star, unmute yourself.
Hey, Jovi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for allowing me to come up. I hope that everything has been going well with you. I haven't seen you. I've probably been missing it, but I haven't seen you go live in a while, so I'm happy I
I've
was
been
able to
going,
catch you.
girl. I'm working on my consistency right now.
Okay. Because I'm like, I haven't seen her, so I'm so happy to see that you were live. Well, first, I want to start off with this. I'm not going to sit up here in front like I was just the brightest, at her age. So I think she still has a lot of learning and growing to do. However, she got that baby now, so she needs to speed it up. And she has, tons of resources around her, so it's really not no excuse. However, I'm still a little confused as how can you be parents to Tiny and still end up with a Negro like this? All the people that you be around, and this is who you mate with.
Yeah.
To me, that part of it within itself, like I just don't get it. I don't understand. But he definitely played in her face. But he know what he doing. He no different than any other female who any females who be around people and they know that they parents or whomever has money, and so they gon' fake it until they make it.
Yeah.
He a rapper. He probably be all in her ear like, get me in the studio with your brothers, because her brothers rap too.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So he probably that's like an easier way for him to get in. Because, T.I. probably ain't fucking with him. Oops, excuse me. T.I. probably not messing with him at all.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. She just needs to be careful. But he definitely played in her face all on that video. And to your point, she's saying people in her business, but you put it out here. So clearly you wanted us in your business.
Yeah. I don't go digging for shit. Shit just be coming to us.
Yeah. And we for sure not digging for Zonnique.
Zonnique, yeah.
Like, girl, goodbye. You wanted it to go viral, and that it did. It's no different from Simone Biles dude playing in her face. It's the same thing.
I don't understand why we gotta be like, we want to go viral, so let's embarrass the hell out of ourselves.
Right. Like, cause she had time to review that. Cause were they live? I don't think they were live, were they? Yeah, so she had time to look at that video before she posted it. She posted it because she knew what it was gonna do. She knew he sat there and played in her face. And her coming out saying that she like females, what is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. So let the nigga disrespect you because you like female. Like, I don't understand.
Exactly. Like, I'm confused on that part of it. But clearly that's her way she knew she was embarrassed, so that's the best she could come up with. But her Tiny needs to be calling her, but Tiny another one. You know what I mean?
Tiny another one. What is she gonna tell her?
Exactly. It ain't really nothing she can tell her. I mean, what's she gonna tell her? Clearly, Zonnique is doing what she's seeing her mama do.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, you okay?
No, I gotta go answer the door.
Okay.
Hold on. You can keep talking.
Okay. But yeah, Zonnique is just another young one. I know at that age I did not have it all together. I was still, letting people play in my face too.
Okay. Hello?
No, yeah, I'm still here.
All
I was just saying that, I can't really front. At her age, I was still letting people play in my face, unfortunately. But she got too many resources and it's too much money flowing around her for her to still be playing these silly games, getting embarrassed by him.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that if it's somebody with money that it's better. I mean, but
Yeah, no self-regard. No self,
Yeah, yeah,
it's sad. It's really,
yeah.
really
It's
sad,
sad,
honestly.
especially to just put it out there. You know what I mean? That's something that could have stayed private. But
Yeah.
yeah, but that's all I wanted to say. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm working on being consistent, girl.
No, I get it. That's one of my things for this year, just being consistent, stopping the procrastination. Been doing it way too long, so
Mm.
I get it.
All
Well, have
right.
a good day.
You too, girl.
Okay.
Later. Yeah. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on my other social media. Let me see if anybody said anything in, oh no, on Instagram. Hello, everybody on Instagram. We are streaming live on Instagram, YouTube. Our main chat is on YouTube. And we're also streaming on Twitter. But Twitter comments I could see in the whatever. Anyway, hope everyone is having an amazing Sunday. It is real. Oh, did it just start raining? It was windy as heck, but it was cool. And I wish y'all could hear it. It just started. My kid just reached home. Shout out to my kid. Shout out to my kid. If she pull a Zonnique, I'ma choke ass out. But shout out to my kid. She went to her sport first thing this morning, child. She was up at 6 a.m. to get her. But her numbers is numbering. We are so excited. We are so happy, child. Hey, Dreamer.
Hey Jovi, how you doing again?
I'm
Again.
good.
He said he just posted the picture. He said my Coretta.
I saw it.
What's going on? Why are they
Play it
playing
in
with
her
Coretta?
face.
But why are they playing with the legend, the icon, the
Because these
black?
little niggas ain't got no respect.
They let Jonathan, slave master, wannabe majors, 1965, want to go outside majors with his. Oh, I need a Coretta Scott King. Now y'all playing with an icon.
Yeah.
Now y'all playing with a woman who was an activist to get black people to even be able to do half the things y'all able to do. Cause y'all so misogynistic. Y'all think Martin Luther King was the force behind everything.
Man can't
Like,
move without
man can't move without a
man
quality
can't
woman.
move without a woman, boy.
But the crazy thing is, when she posted this, I literally reposted it on my Instagram story. I was like, the things y'all allow men to say. And but let's break it down a little bit, because in reality, what he said was what a lot of people are living. People ain't trying to talk about that. What he said is, we wouldn't be together if I didn't have a daughter with you. We wouldn't be together if this wasn't my fourth child and I really didn't want to, finally kind of figure out to do somewhat of the right thing, but I'm still not all the way there. And for her to know that a man is basically with her, not because he got 4 kids by probably a couple of different women.
Yeah.
So clearly he's not a man of quality anyway.
Clearly.
But what can we expect her to pick? Her mother is Tiny and the stepdaddy is T.I.
There you go.
And the daddy is probably a guy that, he was maybe in the industry at some point or something, but he ain't no better than the people she being raised by anyway. So it's like, what do we expect from her? But I do feel like she was kind of like taken aback by his honest answer. But what I do want a lot of girls to know is, this is how a lot of y'all baby daddies feel.
Yep.
This is how a lot of y'all baby daddies feel, and y'all be confused because y'all really be thinking these men, because they had a kid, they love the kid. No, a lot of these men don't even love y'all children. They just with y'all because of the circumstances of life.
Yep, it's
exactly.
Convenient.
And when he said, she my Coretta, I was like, and I was like, don't get me wrong. I saw somebody say in the comments somewhere about, like, they were like, oh, I know y'all, Simone Biles, happy y'all offer. I said, now, we know what he said wasn't all the way right, Simone Biles' husband, but let's not act like Simone Biles didn't get what all of y'all asking for. She got the ring. She got the wedding, she got the marriage from the fondue. She's gonna have the quality family life y'all saying y'all want. But no, y'all would rather think that these types of guys are the better opportunity of men to be with because what he
I
got a little
think I
money.
think they're the same.
I think they could be the same, but I have to pull back and disagree because I think that as black women, we asking the men to marry. Didn't he marry her? I mean, not to say that like what he said wasn't like a little, okay, calm down. But it's like look at the quality, the caliber of men. Y'all are comparing a man who actually decided within a 2 year span period to marry a woman to a man who's sitting here saying, well, I ain't gonna marry you and I'm just here because of the kid. Like this
Mm.
is what these this is if you really have to think about it, like that's like would you rather that or would you rather this? You know what I'm saying? Like
But
I get
those aren't the only two type of men out there. That's
that
why I
is
said I think they are the same type of man. It's just it's a baby in marriage. Marriage all the time doesn't mean because if it's convenient, a nigga marry you real fast. If
that's
he
true.
could get up, like
That's
they're saying Holly Berry and DDG. I saw Tasha K last night, and they're saying like Holly Berry and DDG are married, and yeah, he got money now, but you got long term. Long term, she's that long term bag, which is true. Simone is that long term bag. She could be on Wheaties, she could do all of this shit.
true.
So it's like if a nigga don't give a fuck, yeah, he'll marry you because you know what that means. I get more alimony.
That could be true. And I'm not negating that. I'm just saying like the girls aren't even making it to the marriage. They just
Mm,
making it with the baby. They
mm,
just like it's too much of that in the black community. And you know what I'm recognizing though, and I get what I totally understand where you're coming from, and I do mostly agree with a lot of stuff that you say, but I also have to pull back because I have to be like, we are not even making it to the marriage portion. We not even getting there as black women yet. Too many black
right.
women are not even getting
Are
there.
too many black women are okay with bullshit. Like you say,
It,
too many black women. When I grew up, it was first come love, then come marriage, then come Jovi with a baby carriage.
exactly.
Now that shit is all reversed. It's the that's why I keep saying we need to do better and teach our girl
Yep.
children better from early,
You're
so they
right.
know like that ain't what you think it is. And yes,
That's
you could
right.
God, you could still get married. Shit, I was married. You could still get, and it not be what it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what it's
What it
supposed to
is,
be.
and you have to be able to, again, because these niggas be lying and shit be happening, but you have to be a critical thinker and
Yeah.
choose what's best for you. No, you should not be. That's why I say all the time, you don't need to be nobody baby mother. I say that for everybody. I
Everybody.
said it all the time. And for me, yes, goals, if you want to get married, goals should be to get married, but not just because a nigga asked you to marry him.
That's true. That's
It
true.
has to be right. Because you gotta think, like you thinking long term. You don't
Yeah.
want to be with somebody who's gonna be only here for a good 5 to 10, and
But
then you
see, she said what she said was crazy to me because when somebody made that comment in the comments, I really commented to them and I said, yeah, we can say what we want to say, and yeah, we can see a little interview about something and have an idea of what we think somebody is like, but we don't really know the ins and outs. And like I
that is
said,
true.
and we don't really know the ins and outs. And then but we seeing and we saw a commentary on a platform where people were trying to kind of get some kind of mess out of that. Versus she said on her own live and literally he told her exactly what it is. He said, I'm not gonna marry you. I'm only here for the kid. If you get a new man, it's gonna be hell. He literally laid out to her. So that's why I said, yes, you could kind of compare those things when you get little clips of things. But how can we compare a marriage like Simone Biles to Tiny's daughter being a clown on live and not checking this man immediately right there? At least the one, and like I said, not to say, because we're not talking specifically about Simone and her husband, but
Mm-hmm.
just in reality, like, these women aren't even making it to that level. They're
Yeah,
not
I
even making
understand
it
what you're
to
trying
that
to say.
level.
Yeah.
They're not even making it to the point where the man is even thinking that they're quality enough to even use to marry. The man don't even like you.
Yeah.
Y'all was having sexual relations and you happen to get pregnant. And now you stuck with a baby father who's low key a
Who
little
low
not
key
right in
hates
the
you?
head.
Who
Yeah,
low key
and
hates you?
but not even that. You stuck with a man. Like I be trying to tell people, a lot of these men are undiagnosed with mental illness. Now you
Yeah.
stuck with a
A
dude
lot of
with
them is
mental
are
illness.
crazy and high key retarded.
Yeah,
High
because
key retarded, but they don't
I
get tested.
I ain't want to say it when I said he's slow, because how you gonna say he don't really want to be with you? He only here for his daughter. But if another man comes into your life, he's literally telling you, I'm slow and my
I don't
brain.
want you, but you
Yeah,
can't have nobody else. And then her dumb ass doubled it back up by saying, "Oh, I like women."
yep.
Dumbass.
And you know what's the crazy thing? I felt so embarrassed. I was like, this is my birthday twin. And I be trying to tell people Pisces are unhinged. Y'all keep thinking that these Pisces out here are normal. A lot of Pisces are unhinged. I just happen to not be unhinged because I've had a different life experience. But a lot of these Pisces are unhinged. They don't have their mind right. They do anything for a man. They be out here trying to take men from other women.
Yeah.
It's really, you see what's going on with Tamar right now and that whole situation with Jesse Wu. You
I
see
woke
what's
up to that too. I was like, "What in the fucking world?"
I'm telling y'all, for real, for real, for real, y'all mad. But a lot of Pisces there are not a lot of Pisces like me and Simone Biles. One thing about us, we know men, we know what's going on, but we use it. Y'all don't even really know that the Pisces like us, we really so locked in. We're using things to our advantage that you don't even know. We got tables turning, you don't even know. But when you see the Krishans, the Tamars, the Zonniques, these girls are the slow ones. These girls are the ones that don't have their mind right. Because, like I said, I may not be the most, have the most positive experiences when it comes to men in relationships, but I know one thing about it and two things for sure. I got what's set up in my mind and how I'm gonna do it. And I ain't gonna let no man play me out just because you think you know what you know, you don't really know.
Yeah.
See, and that's the thing I be trying to tell people. You don't really know what's going on in people's life besides these psychopaths that decide to get on the internet. I just saw Joe Budden say that yesterday on his podcast. You got so many people clicking a button on the internet to tell us their business and getting so confused when their business is out here. She talking about some y'all all up in my business. We told you to get on live.
We didn't tell her that. She didn't even get on live, girl. She made the video, she edited the video, she posted the video.
Unhinged Pisces. I don't care. Ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing. These Pisces out here are unhinged. I'm sorry to my sign, but y'all are unhinged.
She said, "Sorry to my sign, girl. Sorry to my sign."
Sorry. Sorry to my sign. Y'all are unhinged. And we seeing too much of that happening because y'all are allowing men to really just dog walk y'all, dog park walk y'all. Like, I'm not saying that I've ever had the most best experiences in the world with relationships, but I ain't no man gonna put no leash on me.
Playing in
Like,
my face, like what? At what point do you say, "Wait a minute"? Even if you were stupid before, when that nigga sat there and said that shit to my face,
you was
bro,
supposed to
y'all
say
would have saw it. Would have been
absolutely
like,
not.
"Why I'm single? Here's the video.
No, literally.
Why
It
I'm
would
single."
It really would have been absolutely not. And like I said, a lot of women, and don't get me wrong, relationships are complex. A lot of times, and this is because I'm a psych major and I really study this and I really look. A lot of relationships are complex. I think we go off of what we think relationships should be like. But as Black people, especially as Black women, we also have to understand that the idea of relationships the is what we're not taught relationship skills. We're not
Yeah,
taught
I don't.
growing
Yeah,
up. Yeah,
we're
growing up,
not.
we're
we're
not
we're
taught.
tossed we're tossed and that's why I believe you have to say things. We don't want to talk about it. We don't want to talk about it. And then when
Exactly.
your kid turned 18 because you never told her about it, she get caught up and she's in a bad situation
Yep.
and she thinks she in love when she should have had this puppy love at fucking 14 and been able to
Exactly.
understand these things. But now she's dating some dude who is running fucking circles around her.
Yep. And no, and that's the thing. That's why I talk about, like, relationships are complex. Two people in a relationship are humans, and they also are different entities, and we don't necessarily sometimes understand that because we're trying to mold the other person into ourself, and they will never be us and we will never be them. A relationship is to come together and about constant compromise. And women and men tend to forget that, and especially women, because when women get into these relationships, they're almost like molding themselves into that man.
Mm.
And they're mad. They're mad right now, all on the internet, because you got a girl like Jada Kingdom that's like, yo, I'm out here. If these men want to play, I'm playing the hardball too.
Yeah.
And then she's out here doing that, and so many people are mad at her for saying. I said, first of all, y'all must have never been listening to Lady Saw back in 1991, 1993, when she literally said in Jamaica, "Pum pum is ton up and pum pum is not free," and dropping money on that. I said, y'all are talking about a woman who literally is taking her sexuality into her own hands and basically saying, I'm not allowing a man to come into my life and
And
make decisions for me.
tell me who I am, who I'm worth, my value. Are you fucking crazy?
Yeah, I set the value here. And I was like, and I see so many women are mad at her. And I was like, yeah, first of all, y'all mad at her on the behalf of the fact that Meg decided to fall in love with that leprechaun. That's what y'all really mad about. And y'all really want to just use this as, oh, she's promiscuous, she's this. No, she's setting standards for herself. And as Caribbean women growing up, I'm just as being a Black American and a Caribbean, I always knew growing up, my Caribbean culture taught me set standards with these men.
If you let them get away and do whatever they want, they're gonna do whatever they want. There you go.
I tell people all the time. I was like, as a Jamaican girl growing up, I was taught that I had to have my own. I had to have a bag. I had to have my life together. But at the same time, a man had to come correct with the same things that I was bringing, and he had to make sure that I didn't have. Like when you talked about the Rihanna and ASAP thing, how you said Rihanna a billionaire, but you pretty sure she don't have to touch bags and do this and do that and do this because it's a standard. Caribbean women we're raised with a specific standard. And not to say that Black American women aren't, because there are a sector that are, but there's a big sector like Zonnique acting crazy. A man literally telling you he don't like you and you just like, oh, okay.
Okay. Yo, you can't make this shit up.
You know, Jamaican y'all would be like, man, go beat up your bumba.
Like, who the fuck you talking to? She done tore that nigga up.
Right. My boyfriend has gotten torn up for less. My boyfriend got torn up for less because sometimes a lot of the last little thing I want to say is a lot of times women.
Yeah, I was about to say we got somebody else waiting.
Okay, yeah, I'm about to get out of here. But a lot of times that's also women also don't want to recognize that. Teach people how to treat you. When you learn to do that, a man will always, even if he didn't respect you or he thought he wasn't going to, his whole demeanor will change.
Yep.
Teach a man how to treat you.
Yes, teach somebody how to treat you. Have some go, and those bumfuck niggas ain't even coming your way. If they can't even act right, they're not even coming your way. Or if they want, But anyway, thank you, Dreamer, for coming up.
I had to come over here. Bye.
All right. Hey, Sean Davy Wade is on Instagram. Oh shit! What did I just do? He is watching on Instagram. Shout out to Sean. Also, we have a donation from Anonymous. She says, Lolly ready to go bite the shit out of someone's ankles. He was out here acting. He's just angry right now. Let's get to our next caller. We ain't going to be too long because y'all know I don't like going past an hour. Hello. Hi.
Hey, how you doing, Jovi?
I'm good.
Women have to stop judging and determining another woman's worth or their worth by the character or lack of character of men. So regardless if that man respects you, that's not the goal. The goal is for you to respect yourself, because regardless if he respects you or not, you'll handle it accordingly.
Yeah.
Truth be told, us sitting up here laughing at Zonnique, calling her slow and this and that is part of the problem. I know we like to throw shade and stuff, but as long as women do this, and as long as we're judged by standards of baby mama, married, this and that, it don't matter, because a lot of these marriages were toxic as F.
Yeah.
But long as it was married, that's why you see these girls of married women or came out of 2-parent households coming out with self-esteem that's in the gutter. So it's more than just being married. But because we put that on here and the standard is, oh, you're a baby mama or you're a same result. So we need to stop it. And when women do it, we give men a pass to do it. And when we sit up here and laugh at Zonnique, what make another girl want to come out and say, hey, I'm going through this. Hey, help me. I got, maybe she didn't have the best example, but making her the ass of all these jokes ain't helping either. So It's more to the conversation. I don't have the solution, but I know it begins and ends with women. As long as you got women who are saying you're better than me and having a hierarchy in the competition for dick, that's the problem.
That's
So we got to stop laughing and doing that. It's not funny. It's not funny. She grew up in a household where she seen her mammy having threesomes and stuff, even though it was two parents and she got money and she beautiful. And everybody ain't swift. She might just be talented. I don't know. But he got 4 other children, so it ain't the child that's keeping them there because he didn't keep up with the other bitches who had children from him. It's the lifestyle. So we ain't gonna put it on. He want to be there for the child because that ain't it.
I know it. No, I said from earlier. He want to be there so he can get access to T.I. and them.
For the money that's gone and the money and the lifestyle that he can't afford on his own.
Yeah.
But I would hope she's young. She's in her 20s. So if we dragging somebody young like this,
27.
so we still, and what Tyler Perry might be great, but he say when you don't really start getting no sense till you get a little older. Some of us don't never get none.
That's true.
But this ain't it. This ain't it. And that's all I wanted to say. I like the kiki and the fuckery. Don't get it twisted. But this ain't how we treat women. And when women stop the language with each other, men will stop. Either they'll stop or they'll get them some pussy.
Yeah, that is true.
All right. Thank you, Jovi, for coming. Let me come up here, and y'all have a good Saturday.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Well, I do agree that at the end of the day, he, a man could be trash, whether you big mother, fucking married or whatever. If you don't have no self-esteem, this is how, if you don't love yourself, that's how you end up in situations like this. That's why I do try to say that we need to teach our daughters to love themselves, to want more from themselves, because when you love yourself, you won't even be in a lot of these situations. So even if you are in a situation when these red flags start red flagging, you're able to peep them and see and have enough in you, to be like, no, I'm worth more than this shit. I care about myself more than to be in a situation that, end up being some trash nigga baby mama or in a no account marriage, because you're able to feel or stay in those situations, once you peep game, because you love yourself more than that. I think a lot of the problem is Black women aren't, and it's pushed really hard. We're not really raised to have any self-respect, to love ourselves. People get angry. We've watched it on social media when Black women come out and like have some, like y'all saying about this whole Jade situation, have some self-respect or self-regard or like want more from herself. Who does she think she is? All of us need to be more like that. And if all of us were like that, these men, period, would have no choice but to be better just to be able to fucking procreate and live in this world. Or, like our last caller said, they just gonna have to go get that pussy and leave us alone. Anywho, I'm gonna get out of here because we are like a couple of minutes away from the hour mark. Okay, I appreciate you all for coming. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, okay? Because there's no other way to live it.